I hope you've taken some time to sit down with the cover stitch and try out all 4 of the stitches, try out some of the variations, and reach into your fabric stash for a variety of fabrics that you might be working on in the future. And just take time to really kind of understand and learn some of these great looks that you can get on the different fabrics. So one of the things that you're always needing to know is just really how to start. So number 1, if you are doing a hem, one thing to do is take your fabric and press that really well. Even just steam pressing can really help even kind of seal or bond the fabric lightly together. Now, fabric does want to move, especially if it's going to be on a curve or it's just a stretchy fabric. Fabric will start to grow and then kind of leave you some kinks. So keep in mind that some fusible tape that can be placed underneath here can assist with making the perfect hem, and as that fabric goes underneath the foot, your stitch is going to turn out perfect every time because the fabric is not moving. When you go ahead and start, you want to go ahead and slide your fabric underneath the presser foot. So go ahead and lift that foot up. Now, if you're back here and realizing things feel awkward or backwards, you are correct, because here's how it works on a cover stitch machine. When your presser foot is up, the lever is actually down back here. So if it was down like your sewing machine is, then there are times where fabric will get caught on that down lever. But what they've done is they've switched it. So when your presser foot actually comes down on your fabric, so I'm going to put it down, which means lifting this up. Now there's no lever back here. There's nothing for my fabric to get caught on. That is great. Next, you can also see that there's little bumps on the front of the foot. If you have folded a hem, you can feel where the 2 layers and the single layer kind of come together. And it almost feels like you're cover stitching by touch, because you are sewing from the blind side here. But these little notches hovering directly over the edge of your fabric will assist in going straight. Plus, you've got these little lines on this part of the machine that you can follow along. So perfectly pressed edge, maybe have it fused, a perfect line to follow, and then just guide with your fingers all the way down. So when you start cover stitching, you're going to make sure that you start on fabric, so not back here off of it, and then just go ahead and start to stitch. Let me show you a very easy way to get off of your fabric. Is go ahead and bring your needles to their highest position, lift up the presser foot, and take something small. Usually I just have my small pair of scissors close by, and underneath the foot, between the foot and the fabric, if you swipe, you're getting a hold of the needle threads. When you get a hold of the needle threads, go ahead and snip them, and then when you pull to the back, you just cut the cover stitch, the lower thread color, and then you have the perfect seam all at once. This is what it looks like when you're just doing 2 needles and the narrower cover stitch, and how pretty that looks all the way down your fabric.